Hey parents, if you have a rising senior, I know right now you are really feeling like, oh my gosh, we've got to make the right decision and we haven't had a chance to see as many schools as we'd like. And what if we don't pick the right school? And I know this can feel like so pressure filled and so incredibly difficult because you want to help your child make the best decision and you feel as their parent you should know them well enough to help them. But I can tell you right now, you may not be able to help them. Not because you don't know them very well, but because the world has changed so much. The world of college has changed so much in the last 20 years. It's likely to be a completely different landscape than when you were there, when you experienced it. And it's important that your child really has that vested ownership in this process as well. Because let me tell you, as a parent myself, there's nothing worse than you pushing your child towards one area, and if it doesn't work out, it is all your fault. 100% your fault you did this, because they have to blame somebody. But I see kids every day who are gifted and talented in math, whose parents have said, become an engineer. And yet the kid is so creative and so socially gifted in speaking to others, and they really don't want to take a bunch of calculus and physics, even though they're good at it. So you don't want to just push them to where their natural strengths are. You don't want to tell them to do this because it's safe. It's easy to make sure you're going to get a job. Yes, that job outcome, that income outcome is definitely hugely important in this whole process, but that shouldn't be the only driving factor, because you want your child to be happy as well. Not only to be able to support themselves in the lifestyle they'd like, but also to be happy while doing it and to feel fulfilled. So it's really important that as you're looking at schools and as you're looking at different things, that you take in some other information, some other advice. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to help with all of that, because oftentimes we can suggest other career paths that can take in your child's love of math, but also utilizing those highly developed social skills and their love of being in a group of people, working with others, and maybe not so much sitting behind, a computer designing new things. So we can help figure out what that balance is, what those different options are, so that they can really find a school that's going to be the best fit for them academically, like we're talking about today, but in addition to that, socially, as well as financially for you when you're footing the bill. So I just spoke with a family a little bit earlier today, and one of the things the mom talked about was the son loves to cycle. Well, to him, he thought, well, yeah, I'll take my bike and I'll cycle. But gosh, wouldn't it be great if there was a cycling club? How about if I can tell you where that cycling club is? How about if I can tell you where there are clubs for students who want to compete in triathlons? How about if there's a club for that? So where are the clubs that your child is going to socially just really love being at school? It's going to be their people. They're going to be able to find like-minded students outside of the classroom so that they can really enjoy the entire college experience and make sure it's the best fit. We'll have more information on how to find that right fit, things to think about, because you may not be thinking about that. Just as the student I was talking to earlier today, he just thought like, oh, I'll take my bike, I'll figure it out. But there are really great opportunities for him to be part of a cycling community on specific campuses that would be a good fit for him. So how can we find those right fits for your child? Make sure that they love their college experience, as well as academically get from where they are now to where they want to be, where that best fit for the next 40 years after that while they're working. And again, everything has changed so much. It's always shocking to me when I consider, majors. When I was in college, like maybe 20 majors. Now there's colleges, 630 majors. So many choices for kids. Get some help to figure out what's that best fit. All right, we'll talk to you soon.